Hi guys, so today's video is about the software or widget, whatever you want to call it, that's called Hope's Chest. It's actually a software or a widget that you add on to your Google Chrome, and it will search your family tree to help you find ancestors that need work done. Mostly I use it for ancestors who need temple work done, but I believe you can use it for other things such as finding ancestors that need sources attached or have data problems or whatever, kind of like findarecord.com. So I guess first step is showing you guys how to get this software or widget on your Google Chrome. So you start here on Family Search. You don't need to sign in. We'll just start here at the home page of Family Search, and we'll scroll all the way down, and at the very bottom is this thing that says App Gallery. You'll want to click on that, and it will bring you here to the App Gallery, or you could type in familysearch.org/apps and it'll get you here. I'm going to type it in here in the search engine and go Hope's Chest, or you can scroll through and see if you can find it scrolling down. But I'm just find it easier to go Hope Chest. Yep, now it's bringing it up. So you can get this on your Droid or your iPhone or on the web. I'm going to personally do it here on Google Chrome just because that's what I'm more comfortable with. So we click on it. And now it's saying, hey, this is, what Hope Chest is about, what you need. Or you can go to the website right here, the hopeschestsoftware.com, and get it. So it's just giving you a little brief summary. Once you get to this page, you'll want to say get started. We want for Google Chrome, because that is what we are on. And now we're saying add to Google Chrome. So you get this pop-up that's saying, hey, can it have access to your family search website and your browsing history? And you'd be like, yeah, we'll add the extension. And now Hope's Chest has been added to my Google Chrome. So it is actually this little icon right here that looks like a treasure chest. Hopefully I can zoom in and show you that. If not, I'm sorry. It will be grayed out if you're on any other page. So if you go to like Facebook, it's going to be grayed out. If you go to Google, grayed out. So this will always be grayed out if you're on any other website besides Family Search, and it won't work unless you're on Family Search. So as soon as I type in Family Search, well, bam, it's now colored. It's now a color of a chest, and it will actually start working. So you can click on it and get a video introduction, or click about and see how it works. But that's in case if you can't remember what this video tells you. So now how to explain how Hope Chest works. You're going to have to be signed into Family Search and be on your tree in order for it to start working, or at least this step to start working. So when you first get Hope's Chest, you're going to have it scan your family tree to find those ancestors that need work done. So you're going to have to be logged into Family Search and here on your family tree to do that initial search. When it's done searching, it will save an archive of all the names that it has searched, and you just have to be on any Family Search page to open up that archive. But for right now, we're going to show you how to do the initial search. So you're on your family tree, and we're going to click the Hope's Chest, and it's going to give you a list of things. First one is your Hope's Chest. This, if you click on it, is your list or your archive of all the names that need work done and that fun jazz. Next is an open log. I'm not exactly sure what an open log is, to tell you the truth. It's this little box. Can't really type in it or anything, so at least on the free version you can't type anything on it. By the way, this is a free software, or to get more access or more or to be able to do more on this software, you can pay to be able to do more. I just always use the free because why pay for something you can get for free? So I think if you pay, this probably could do something, but I've never paid for this, so that just does nothing for me. Next is research your ancestors up your line, which we'll show here in a second, and then afterwards I'll show research your descendants and how that one works. Settings. If you aren't paying for the plus version, there's nothing you can do with settings, so yeah. Can't, say, hey, they want to search these other things. Unless you pay for the upgraded version. Video intro, how to unlock the plus features. The point where if you want to get the plus features, you can pay for it. Or about the company. So how to search ancestors or descendants. Whatever person you want to start, whether it be you, your ancestors, whether it be you, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, or somewhere up or down your tree, wherever you want to start, you'll want to make sure that person's in the center or the main focus of the family tree. How to do that is... So let me show you how you do that. So you can actually climb up your family tree to whoever. And I want to do, let's say I want to do this Rachel Hill. I'll click on her and then I'll click on the tree. And it'll pop her into being the center or main focus. To double check to make sure that ancestor is the main focus of the family tree, you can go to fan chart, and they should be here in the center. So the hope chest only seems to work for me. I don't know if it's going to work for the rest of you guys, but for me, I've only been able to get it to work in landscape mode. So if you're in portrait, fan chart, or descendancy, it's not going to work. So even though you're here in fan chart to make sure that Rachel Hill is the center, you're going to want to change to landscape afterwards. For some weird reason, that's the only way I can get it to work. But now that we've made sure that Rachel is the center or the main focus of our family tree, we can click here on Hope's chest and we can choose to go up or down. I'm going to choose to go up. So search ancestors. Clicked on that and now this pop-up has came up. And it is like, hey, you should upgrade to the Hope's Chest Plus. You can buy now. Or you could just say, nah, I don't want to pay the $20 for the Hope's Chest Plus. And I just want to search. So that's when I click. Because I, once again, don't pay for something I can get for free. So just search. And now it's saying, while it's searching your family tree, all the green temples that it will find are going to go in your inbox. If you actually pay for the plus, you can actually put it in a different category, a different label, in a different folder. But I don't have those folders and I don't have the plus. So inbox it is. Search. So now you see this little yellow box that's going up your tree, and when it finds a green temple, it will put a green box around it. Yep, there we go. There's that little yellow box just climbing up the tree, and you can just watch it climb. Sometimes I spend quite a while just sitting here watching it climb because I think it's so cool to watch it climb your family tree and find all the green temples. But we'll just let this run for a while, and after a little while I'll bring you guys back. So actually, real quickly, I'm going to show you guys how to stop or pause the search. So if you hit the Hope's Chest symbol up here at the top, you can click on it, and there's actually now a pause or a stop. So you can pause and be like, oh my gosh, it's paused now, just in case if you need to do something on your computer real quickly, or if you just want to pause for some weird reason. then you can just come back and stop. It's weird, it's not giving you an option to start again. I would assume that normally it would give you an option to start again, but I'm not getting that option. So I guess we'll just hit stop. So if you don't hit the stop button and you just let it keep searching, when it's completely done searching that part of the tree and it hits the end, it will give you this saying, finish searching the tree. So it's all done. Couldn't find anything else more. We just hit OK. And now you just have your tree back to normal and you can do whatever you want with it. So now we're going to look at the list of all the people that it found that have temple ordinance work that can be done. So once again, you'll hit the little Hope's chest up here at the top. So like I kind of showed you earlier, you hit Hope's chest, and now it's pulled up the list or archive of names. Doesn't look like I have very many names, but I actually do. I have 4 pages right here. It says 4, and we're on page 1 of the 4. And then we could just go through and go, okay, page 2, page 3, page 4. I could type right here and go 2. There we go. And now I'm on page 2. So this list or archive of names will actually stay here for as long as you want, or for as long as you want. The only way to get rid of a name on the list is to check it and then hit the delete. And then you'd be like, yeah, do you want to delete? And be like, okay. And now the list has been changed. The list has been updated. If you have the plus version, this is where you would look at different folders that you've made. I don't have any because I'm on the free version. This is just a refresh, so you can refresh your list. I've never really used that. Showed you the delete. This is an apply labels. I'm not exactly sure what applying labels does. I've never actually applied labels because that's actually part of the plus thing. So if you wanted to label somebody, you would just actually click this little blue label and then be like, okay, I guess you just change them into a different box or a different folder, but I can't really do that besides removing them on my list. So, and I don't really want to delete this person right now. So, yeah, I've never had to deal with the labels, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. And then settings. Once again, you would have to have the upgrade plus version for settings. Now we get down to the nitty gritty. So down here is your list. We have obviously the names. You have a checkbox, action, names, person's ID, relationship to them, which once again you have to have the plus version for that, and then ordinances. So you can actually see what person you're looking at and what ordinance needs to be done. Even though it says these ones are gray out, there's actually probably an extra ordinance such as a secondary spouse or secondary parents that you can possibly do sealing work to. So don't automatically write these people out just because all their boxes are gray and say they're complete. So obviously you could check the boxes, you could check a few of them and uncheck them. I would assume to put labels on them or change the box, change the inbox or folder, or I use it to delete like I showed you earlier. You can check all of them or uncheck all of them. It only checks for that page, by the way. So next is actions you can do. So you can click on the tree and it will bring up Ollie's tree. This is Ollie and what her tree looks like. Next you can click on person and it should bring up their personal page. Olive's personal page. So this is Olive's personal page on Family Search. Next is the temple. So if you click on it, it should bring up her temple ordinance page. Now that we're here on the ordnance page, we can click request to the ordnance work that we want to do. So just hit request. Yep, I want to do those ones. Make sure this is the church policy of making sure you follow their rules. So make sure you don't do anybody born within the last 110 years without getting closest living relatives' permission. Make sure you're not doing any Jewish or Holocaust victims. Make sure you're doing people from your family tree, such as aunts, uncles, cousins, and other family members. And so just read through and make sure that you're actually following these rules. I've read through, I agree that I'm following them, and now she's added to my temple list. So now I can check her and go delete if I wanted to. If you click on anything on the list, it will automatically put the checks box. So let's do somebody who's grayed out so I can show you guys what I meant by don't always rule them out just because all the boxes are gray. So let's go to like John Foster here. We'll go to his temple ordinance page. And sure enough, it does say that he is sealed to his parents. But then there's also a second sealed to parents request, which you cannot take apparently because this sealing to parent ordinance is valid, but parents are not listed because of privacy or may not match those in the family tree. Click here for more information. That's a new one for me. So that is why he is on there. That's interesting. That's why he's on the list. Apparently there is a temple request that you can-ish do. So yeah. Let's see what somebody else has. See what Elizabeth Foster has. Yep, they say the same thing. Interesting. So this is the Software Hopes chest. I hope you guys liked this video. So if you guys have any questions, please comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you have any suggestions on what I should film, please also comment below. And I hope you all have a beautiful week. Bye.